Broads Media.
But I want to start off the show by reading a thread that I tweeted out there on Sunday night after I hosted on The Fanatic. I went back and forth with people all show long, and I truly had a fun time doing it. I understand where the mindset is for some that don't believe in Jalen Hurts. Now, I feel the obnoxiousness goes too far, and some people take it to the extreme, which then sets off something inside of me where I will attack and I'll go full at you here, and I'll explain why I feel that way. But I think this thread perfectly describes my angle and where we're at. So, if you don't believe in Jalen Hurts, you may be right by the end of this, but I want some sort of closure. Did he learn anything from this dreadful playoff loss? There's only one way to find out. Get there again next year. So with that, let's run it back. And let's add some more context. The Sixers won 7 straight and then lost to the Charlotte Hornets. What did that mean? I didn't know until I saw their matchup against Boston and Miami. Same applies here. What did the season for Jalen Hurts really mean? I don't know until I see what he does next year with this information and with this experience that he just went throughout this first year as a starter. How he improves or how he doesn't improve enough will tell me the information that I'm looking for. And finally, before I end this thread, if the Eagles do elect to find a new quarterback, okay, let's see who and what it took to get them. Maybe I will like that option more. I believe building defensively long-term with youth is a priority, though. If Hurts fails, you can still find the next guy while properly building your roster right now, so it's not really wasting time or anything like that, because you still need those holes fixed. And there's ways to fix roster issues while still giving Jalen Hurts that opportunity. And then from there, you make your assessment. If we're sitting in the same exact spot next season, and at the end it's a mediocre year and you don't know and you're saying, well, maybe, well, then the answer after 2 years is, all right, let's look in another direction. I'm just anti 1 year, and I feel that, and that's for a lot of things. I don't like Jonathan Gannon, and I know everyone's trying to play that game right now. Hey, Minnesota, you sure you don't like Gannon? I'm willing to give Gannon another year with more bodies, with more players, with more actual personnel. Maybe there's something else to it. Bad organizations rock with guys for 1 year. Now, there's a difference between, you could tell J.J. Arcega-Whiteside just don't have it. All right, you could tell some players are just not capable of playing in the NFL, but that ain't Jalen Hurts, right? Jalen Hurts is not a J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, all right? Look, he's got ways to go, and being annihilated by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Todd Bowles, while it makes sense, it's a good learning experience for this kid to go back to work, to watch the film, to study, to analyze, to continue to improve and put everything into his craft, and we'll see what that means. Everyone says that he can't will you to victories like Justin Herbert did against the Oakland Raiders. By the way, the Vegas Raiders. He didn't win that game, but yes, there were some fourth quarter moments and fourth down situations where his arm was extremely talented and helped you win. But with Jalen Hurts, people say he can't throw the ball. It's about reading the field, scanning the field. It's that. And I do feel once you get experience and understand what the NFL life is like and what the speed of the game is like, there are players who can learn that more. That's what he needs to get better at. Going through his progressions, looking at his wide receivers more, right? The ability to find guys, not scan the field, leave the pocket, and then try and make a play after he escapes a safe pocket with guys running their routes, waiting for the play to develop. The instinctual part of the game. But when you see what it's like, when you understand after being through it and in the trenches, that's something that I firmly believe that you can adapt to, and we will see. We will see. I don't know if he is the answer forever. And quite frankly, if I'm being honest with you, which I have all the way to this point, I don't think he will be. I don't think he'll be here for 5 seasons, okay? But with that said, I believe in sports. Not that I believe. I know that there is something to be said about growing pains and young players failing. Joe Burrow is an anomaly. Kyler Murray looked awful in the playoffs on the road against Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, the LA Rams with their amazing defensive player Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald. Did you ever hear of Von Miller? Kyler Murray looked lost and he was seeing ghosts like Sam Darnold. Mac Jones got annihilated and obliterated by a Buffalo Bills team. Let's look at Dak Prescott. Underachieved significantly, but I still like Dak Prescott. He's a good quarterback, and I would rock with Dak Prescott every day of the week if I could say my franchise had Dak Prescott tied to that specific franchise. I like Dak Prescott. My point is, inexperience in the postseason, it's a thing. It's a thing. And to demand everybody to be Joe Burrow is just not the case. So I will say, I do have my questions about Jalen Hurts, and it's very valid. But I just can't throw away everything after 1 year and say he will never be able to do something. You might be right. At the end of it, you might be right. There's not enough information after 1 year of starting to say that that's absolutely true.